What up, everyone? It's your boy. It's Mike. Today is May 27th. I'm getting ready to go for a run, jog, whatever you call it. Today I got 5K planned. Um, Today is the beginning of something new for me. I'm going to try and do running vlogs as a way to keep myself accountable. Just waiting for my Apple Watch to charge, and then I will be heading on out there. Yeah, it should be done now. So let me go get it, and then let's get laced up. All right, got my watch. I think I charged it up to like 35%. It's an Apple Watch Ultra 3, so should be more than enough for a 5K. But, you know, you never know what happens these days. This year, I've been trying to take my run journey a lot more serious. And lately, I've been recording run after run with hopes to do like a weekly vlog. But the problem is I keep recording the footage, forgetting about it, and then it gets lost and I never end up doing anything with it. And the whole reason why I want to do these vlogs is to help keep myself accountable. You know, I have an accountability buddy. I have multiple, and that seems to work. But, you know, for me, I've always wanted to do vlogs. So why do weekly when I could do daily, right? Just doing a bit of a warm-up walk, and then we'll get started. This is my fourth day in a row heading out. On Sunday I did 5K, Monday I did 3.5, yesterday I did 3, today I got 5K planned. The last few days have been super difficult just because yesterday and the day before it was blazing hot, but today there's an actual breeze out here, so hopefully I'll be able to do the whole thing without dying. So on Sunday I did 5K in about 51 minutes and 5 seconds. The overall pace was about 10:14 a kilometer. Today, I hope to be closer to about 9:30 a kilometer, which, in my head, 9:30, let's see, that should put me in just under 48 minutes, about 47 and a half. And just so this run is apples to apples, I'm going to do the almost exact same route as I did on Sunday. Sunday wasn't particularly hot, but it was raining, or it was drizzling, it was spitting. And at the same time, I was wearing this jacket, which I've always attributed to just giving me a shitty time while I'm running. Do any of you have any sort of clothing that you wear while you run, but every time you wear it, it just bogs you down? That's how I feel about this particular jacket that I wore that day. It just felt heavy, unnecessary, not adding any sort of function. It was bulky. I hated it. The whole time I thought about throwing it out in the trash or just ditching it on the side of the road, but, you know, I still kind of like that jacket, just not when I'm running.
Get ready to start. Start running. Slap is 5 kilometers at a conversational pace.
I'm about to reach the most difficult part of my run today, and it's this big hill. Don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's massive. First kilometer down, 9:23, halfway up this hill. Just finished the second kilometer at a 9:31 pace. It is a little bit slower, but I've made up for it on the first kilometer. The hardest part of this run is already over. No more hills. The rest of it is relatively flat, so let's keep up the momentum. Kilometer 3 at 9:14. 2 more kilometers to go, baby. Woo. That's kilometer 4 at 9:30. It's the grand finale. Let's go, baby. All right, just reading this off my phone. The final kilometer was at an 8:39 pace. That means I did 5K in 46 minutes 24 seconds with an overall pace of 9:16. I intentionally went slower between the 3rd to 4th kilometer so the final push I could go a little bit harder. Worth it. It paid off. I did it. Today felt good. Today felt amazing. Whew. So I'm back and I'm super proud of today's effort. I'm always happy when I'm able to do a unbroken 5K. The only thing is that I wish I was able to do pretty much any distance up to 5K unbroken, but it seems more often than not I have efforts or days where I have to do a bunch of walking. For example, on Sunday I did the exact same route and it felt like 20% of the time I was walking. Yesterday I only did 3K, and again, I walked a boatload, but understandably yesterday it was super hot and I haven't been used to the heat. But, I think what I'll try my best to do is just keep showing up, keep being consistent with showing up, and hopefully, the stars will align and my running will eventually improve and I'll be more consistent with it, with my pacing and being able to do things unbroken. Tomorrow I have I think it's a 6K tempo run. I'm not really looking forward to it just because the tempo paces or the interval paces, they're quite quick. But I'll cross that road when I get there tomorrow. Time to go in, time to refuel, time to rest up, and yeah. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright, bye.